where you can ask questions on your life. Somebody asked me the question, what should I do today? I don't know. I mean, I'm just living. I don't know whether what is the purpose of my existence. Somebody asked me, why am I unhappy? Somebody asked me, what is the way to overcome guilt? So each in the week we did 7 topics, and today we stop. We don't just jump into one more topic. We go slow. We reflect. Any questions you would like to ask about your life? Where are you? Where you want to go? What is the purpose of life? Are we going to live forever? Who are we? Are we the body that will die? Are we the immortal soul? How to realize it? How to be enlightened? Where is God? What is God? Why should we pray? Why should we live? Well, there are 100 questions, right? So today, whatever is the question in your heart, it should come out. It's your life. The most precious thing in this world is your life. And what are you seeking in your life? So let us start. Who would like to start with questions? So who would like to start? We have got Amitash, Leaf, Rekha Parwani, Bliss. Please start. Amitash. Yes, Amitash. Unmute. Amitash, you have been, I don't think you've been recently in the call. Unmute and speak. Yes, please speak, Amitash.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam.
Guruji, one thing like I see that nothing interests me. For example, even like movies or even songs or even nothing is like interest me anymore since like since like many years I'm seeing
Why?
this.
Why nothing interests you? There is no motivation in life. There is no meaning. There is no purpose. There is no drive. Am I right?
Yes, Guruji. One more thing in this only, which is integral part of my doubt is that I lose interest in things very fast, whether it's relationships or whether it's the work I do, or whether it's spirituality also. So I get bored very easily of everything, and nothing interests me also. So yeah, this is my doubt.
So my question to you, do you like to get bored?
No, Guruji.
Then that's your choice. You can change, right? You are not like a tree that is bound to the ground. If a tree, suppose Amitash, a tree said, I want to start walking. Can the tree start walking?
No, Guruji.
But you are not a tree. You are free. You are not a tree. You are free, and you can be who you want to be. Remember these lines I'm telling you. You are not a tree. You are free. You can be who you want to be. But if you get caught in the mind and ego, me, then you will never be free.
Mm-hmm.
You must repeat this poetry to yourself all the time.
Yes,
I am not
but
bound
when I
to the
start
ground.
something, then I get.
No,
then
that's your
when
choice. Amitash, do you want to be unhappy? But obviously, the state you are in, there is no joy. There is no excitement. There is no peace.
Hmm.
Do you want your life to be boring? Do you want your life to have no joy and no meaning and no purpose? Is what you want your life to be?
No, Guruji.
Then change. You must make a change. And please think of what I just told you and come back in 10 minutes. I'm giving you 10 minutes time to come back with your next question. Leaf, I want you to think, Amitash, come back in 10 minutes. Don't forget to come back in 10 minutes with your next question. Leaf, unmute and speak.
Shivoham, it's nice to see you after some days gap. Sorry, I could not attend. I missed that.
Your question?
Yeah, when I was around 25 years or 20 to 30 years old, at that time I was very short-tempered person. And gradually, by self-observation and with help of Guru and all the people, good people in my life and good readings and then realization and self-observation, I have reduced it to almost 1%. And nowadays, I generally don't express my irritation. But it still gets created.
So what's your
Even
question?
after, yeah, how to get it to zero? Like I was told not to get tempered many a times in my earlier life.
But this
Now
is what,
nobody tells me.
my
Now
dear
nobody
niece,
tells me, but
this
it
is,
increases in mind, and
yeah,
that troubles me.
but this is
My
what, no, but this is what we are discussing every day. For
yeah,
example, if you did not come yesterday, you missed a very important session.
yeah, I missed it. That's what I confessed.
No, no.
Yeah,
What I'm saying yesterday was why does guilt become a roadblock to enlightenment? So
yeah.
every day we are going to have one new session on this. What is the cause of our, what is the roadblock? So I'm saying, why do we all come on this call every day? Are we mad? We
No,
are faltu. We have no job to do. That's why we are coming and switching on this. This is just no. We have made this a priority of our life. Many
yeah,
people, for them, 8 p.m. every day, 7:30 Friday, nothing else. They want this.
yes, correct,
Why?
correct.
Because this is a solution to the problems.
Yeah,
AV. So this is a solution to a problem. We find how to live life. We find ananda. We find bliss. We find joy. We find everything in this call. You know, Blico came all the way from Canada to meet me today.
oh wow,
Blico
great,
came all the way from Canada.
great,
And
great.
today
Luck,
he came and met me from Canada. So it's obviously there is a connection, right? So it's
yeah,
very, very important that we find meaning and we find purpose, right? So your answer is not in a 2 plus 2 4. That's not your answer.
yeah,
The
yeah,
what you're talking is the basic essence. Who is getting angry? Who is suffering? Who it's the A to Z. I'm not this body. I'm not the mind. I'm not the ego. When all these things, now Rajendraji, when Rajendra speaks, he speaks it in such a sequential manner. Obviously, he is moving away from the suffering. I can
So,
see if
so I can modify my question. Like I forget still. I have already realized. Okay, but sometimes I don't make myself, or I'm not able to remind myself that hey, you are not this Lalit. So
so
you don't.
who is that? Who is that?
We forget.
Who is that?
I forget.
Who makes
I
you forget?
forget that
Who makes you forget?
that Lalit only,
No,
not Leaf.
not Lalit. It's the ME, the mind and ego.
Yeah, yeah, that's what. Lalit is ego. Leaf
So
has
what?
no ego.
This is what I told. What I told. Manu, Anil, is it? I told just now. Who is our dear friend? Who is our friend? He comes very rarely, and so Amitash. I told
Yeah.
Amitash just now. Amitash said, "No, I am not interested in life. My life is boring. My life is meaningless." No, I told Amitash, please pause and ask yourself: do you want your life to be meaningless? Do you want your life to be boring? No, if you want your life to be interesting, then you change. Don't. I told Amitash, come back in 10 minutes. So Lalit, I'm telling you also, because it's a Sunday call, come back in 10 minutes and be clear. What is your problem? Let us make this call interesting to people. Let people get benefit one by one. So each of you come back and let's move forward. We're all on the Zoom call. Yesterday, Krishna, the new person, she gave such an amazing answer. So she said, when we said, why is guilt roadblock? She said, where's guilt? I'm not the body, mind, ego, newcomer. So it's very interesting. Rekha Parvani, Bliss, Rajender, Rutanu, Krishna, Krishan. That's the order. Yes, Rekha Parvani.
Shubham,
Shubham.
yesterday you said like we give birth, that is our choice. Giving
We
birth.
give birth. We give birth. It's our choice. It's not our choice to give birth.
Um,
How can giving birth be our choice? Who gave that choice to us? We take birth because as per karma, you cannot give birth. If you try to give birth, you can't give birth unless the divine will is there, right? How can you choose to give birth? Rekha, unmute. Rekha, you're muted, is it? Don't mute. If you mute, you can't speak. Rekha Parvani. Yes. So what are you trying to say, Rekha?
I'm saying like you said we can choose we choose a partner or we choose to give birth.
No, we choose our partner, I said. I didn't say we choose to give birth. Yes, we can choose our partner. It's a conscious choice. So,
So I just want to know that that is not karma.
it is action, no? Choosing a partner is an action, no? It is karma, no? Suppose I choose a rotten partner. Suppose I choose a rotten partner. It's a bad karma. I will pay the rest of my life. Suppose I choose a good partner. It's a good karma. It's a good karma.
But that time we are ignorant.
Yeah, if you are ignorant, then you will always suffer.
That time we are ignorant.
Man, then you will always suffer.
That time.
No.
When we make choices, we get ignorant.
So we have to overcome ignorance.
Now we can.
Yeah, we have to overcome.
Yes.
Okay. So if you have any more questions, come back. Bliss. And then Rajendra. Yes, Bliss.
Hi, Shwan dear.
Shivoham. Bliko is very kind to take your books. Bliko has been very kind. He's carrying books for you. Okay, tell me. What's your question?
Thank you, Bliko. You are an angel, dear.
Tell me, Bliss.
I would like to know about karma because something did say me yesterday about the story, and I would like to know something. I have a right to you. You can read. Please.
You are very good in writing. Okay. I would like to know about karma. If you redeem your bad karma with good karma, like in yesterday's story about the geese, that means the karma is still yours. You identify with this bad action because this man is focused on redeeming his fault. Yes. So a normal man who is not enlightened, he has to first redeem his karma. When you are enlightened, if you're already enlightened, then no need to redeem karma because it's not my karma.
Yes, I understand.
But if you are not enlightened, then you must redeem your karma first. Otherwise, all bad karma means bad account. You will keep on suffering and suffering and suffering.
Yes, and if you keep to identify you as something like a karma, a bad karma, it won't say it's belong to us again and always.
No, if you think I am Bridget, then the karma will belong to you. If you think neti tattvamasi, I am not Bridget, I am not the mind, I am not the ego, I am not the body, then the karma doesn't belong to you. There's no need to try to do good karma to wipe out the bad karma because all karma is gone.
Okay.
So it's two steps. It's two steps, okay?
Thank
you. Next, thank you. Next comes Rajendra ji. Rajendra Rutanu Krishna. Rajendra.
Shivam Guruji.
Shivam, you बताइए.
I have to just clarify my understanding. Before coming to the call, I was in this notion that it is Jivatma which leaves the body with a stock of good or bad karma and come back to suffer or to enjoy. Now, after coming to this call, it is now clear to me that Jivatma goes back to Paramatma. It is only I, ego, and mind which wanders and come back. When it leaves the body, and the body is disposed of. Now, as the mind is, as you said, that mind is cluttered of thoughts, a cluttered bundle of thoughts, and the karma is just an information with the mind carried by the mind. So again, the ego or I is created by the mind. Okay, sir. But it gets created also when it's out of the body. Is there I again with the mind?
Now you tell me. First of all, you tell me, when there is no body, can the I be there?
No.
You should ask the question and you should give the answer. When there is no body, where is the I? There is no I.
Yes. That's my confusion. When
wait. Let me explain. Your question is a beautiful question. Let me explain. First of all, some concept must be very clear. Sometimes one word makes a big difference.
Yes,
you use the word Jeev Atma or the word Atma. Jeev Atma is body, mind, ego, intellect, Atma. All together is Jeev Atma.
Okay,
don't use Jeev Atma as Atma. Please don't make a mistake, okay?
Okay.
When the Jiva, what is Jiva? Only the body. Only the body, whatever body, mind, okay? If the Jiva dies, the Atma departs. If the Atma departs, the Jiva dies. Are you clear about it?
That means Jiva in the body, Jiva Atma is different, Atma is different.
No, In the Jeev Atma, Atma is there. In the Jiva, Atma is there. In this Jiva, Atma is there.
Okay. We are,
What?
as a composite, we are Jivatma.
Correct. And without the Atma, the Jiva is dead.
Okay. That means only then Atma leaves the body.
Correct. Only Atma, not the Jivatma.
Jivatma, okay. Because I was confused before.
It's a good
Okay.
confusion. It's a good, wait.
Okay.
Now,
Okay,
one
okay.
important point. Now you ask the next question.
Okay.
When the Atma leaves, you asked, does the mind and ego continue to exist? It's
Yeah.
$1 million question. Anybody can
Okay.
answer this question, I will give a prize. Anybody can answer the question. Please raise your hand so I can come. Please raise your. When the Atma leaves, does the mind and ego still exist? Bliko, would you like to say Bliko? Give Bliko the answer. Yes, Bliko. I want to see any master on this call. Bliko, if the Atma leaves, does the mind and ego still exist?
When Atma leaves, mind and ego with unfulfilled desire, that unfulfilled desire makes him in the rebirth, because there is that is the cause of ignorance.
Correct. But the question, when the Atma leaves, this mind and ego, it carries the karma, and does that I still exist? Rajendra is asking, does that I exist?
I will exist if your ignorance is not removed. Because of that desire, it will go to the next body.
So where is the I existing?
I is not existing, actually. The
okay.
desire.
Okay. So we need a very clear question and explanation for Rajendra. Leave and then Chidanand. Leave, you want to say something? Lalit, you want to say something? Yes.
Yes, when this body is died, when Atma departs, before that itself, if we has already got realization of SIP, there is nothing is carried forward.
No, so that he is not saying that. He is not talking about that. If there is no realization of SIP, does the mind and ego still exist after the Atma leaves?
Yes.
Where it exists?
There is no existence of mind, but the karmas exist.
No, you want to be clear. Does the mind and ego exist after the body dies?
No, there is no existence of mind and ego of that particular body.
Chidanand.
That is very clear.
Chidanand wants to say. Anybody wants to say, raise your hand. I'm giving Chidanand last and then Krishna. Chidanand, Krishna, and then we will end this loop and we will come back to the main session. Chidanand?
Show him, Guruji.
Show him, sir.
Yeah, once the Atma leaves, nothing exists. Mind and ego cannot exist.
Okay, that's it. Your simple answer. Good, Krishna. Krishna, unmute, and then you can continue the session. Krishna, you can unmute and then stay on the question session. After you speak, continue to wait on the call. Yes, Krishna.
Yeah, exists as a subtle body.
Where?
After the Atma leaves, the mind and ego will exist as a subtle body.
But if the body dies, then where does it exist?
It exists as it doesn't require the body till it is in a seed form.
Where does your answer is not wrong. Try to explain where it exists.
You are saying the location in where it exists?
Yeah, that's what he's asking. He's asking, does the I exist? Where is the I? The body dies, the Atma is gone, no enlightenment. No enlightenment. The Atma is gone back to Paramatma. The body is dead on the bed. Where is the I? Where is the mind and ego?
No, sorry.
Okay, Rajendra, here's the answer. Rajendra,
Okay.
ready, Rajendra?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Please pay attention. When one mobile is dead and another mobile, we are trying to load the other mobile. So this one mobile is dead, but the other mobile is not yet alive, but it's being loaded. So where is the data?
Did I just transfer to the other mobile?
It is getting transferred. It is not yet transferred.
After
After it gets transferred, then it says your mobile is now ready to use.
Okay.
So when the mind and ego, Krishna was right. Bliko, Chidanand said something, but please be clear. the mind and ego does not become existent as me till it is what they said in the seed is planted in a new womb. Point one. After that, also the mind and ego is still not ready because the zygote doesn't have ego. It exists in the seed form, but it's not developed. So then after the child is born, when the mind and ego develops, then it appears to be existent. But as long as there's no enlightenment, what she said, Krishna is right. The subtle existence of the mind and ego along with the karma is in an unknown location. Which location? Unknown location, but it's there in the universe. It's there somewhere. It is in transit. You know, they say, I'm in transit. Sometimes when you're not in Bangalore and you're not in London, you are in transit. You are in moving from one place to another place. So that's where the mind and ego is moving, but there is, okay. So now yes, we are going in order once again. Krishna.
Sir, what please?
Yes.
My question is not finished yet, sir.
Yeah, you continue. No, you continue.
Yes. Now that means this information, the karmic information, whatever it is in the transit. It remains in transit.
The karma is sitting on the mind and ego, and it is going, either it has already taken birth in some mother's womb, or it is in transit. We don't know. But
wandering.
Okay, no, it can be. Okay, we don't need to believe it's wandering. It's in transit to a new life.
It is in transit.
Aage puche.
Sir. Now, suppose if I harm any person, तो उसके जो कर्मा है या उसमें जो मेरे कर्मा बन जाते हैं, बैड कर्मा, या उसके जो प्रॉब्लम्स है, उसकी जो इंफॉर्मेशन है, उसके जो माइंड जो भी है उसका डाटा, that is also in transit. Is that separate identity from light data?
His karma has nothing to do with you. Your karma is your karma.
See, if I have harmed him,
you might have harmed. You might have harmed him. That has nothing to do with you. Your karma, if you have harmed him, it is negative karma. You carry the negative karma. There is no connection. There is no connection between you and him.
That means he's not coming to take revenge. I will suffer of my own.
No, you cannot take karma. In karma, you cannot take revenge like that.
Okay, that means
karma will deal. Karma will deal with its own way. Karma will not. So it doesn't mean if I harm you, then karma will make you harm me. No. It's not like that.
That is very misconception in the society. That is what I'm telling you, sir.
There's too many. There's not one misconception. There are 100 misconceptions. That's why we want clarity. We want, why do I pause? Today you asked a very deep question. Why did I pause? Because the group must be very clear. Krishna wants to ask, and then Chidanand wants to ask, and then come back to the rest. Krishna, yes, Chidanand, okay. Chidanand, Krishna, anybody can speak. Whoever is ready, got the mic. Yes, Krishna, and then Chidanand.
First of all, gratitude deep for this session, because even after the session, these questions keep, and I have too many questions after my question is answered, throughout the day. So I'll ask two questions. The first question is, already we are all in different roles. Like I'm a housewife and I'm in, taking many other roles as well. So is there a definite no when I have chosen the spiritual path as well? Is there any definite mandatory no?
Means? Mandatory no means?
Mandatory no in the sense when you are, in this path, when you have stepped forward in this path of spiritual progress, is there something you should keep away from? No, these are my fences.
No, it's very clear. If you are not going to hold on to this path, the mind and ego will drag you away. Oh, it will just drag you away. You will be gone. There are many people who are in this call every day, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. They are gone. They are gone, completely gone. Where do they go? So the mind and ego is our biggest enemy. It wants to take us away. It doesn't want us to be enlightened. It doesn't want us to be liberated.
My second question.
Yes.
My second question, I have a spiritual mentor. I have a guru. And the talks which I have with you are not conflicting. It is only supplementing. Yeah. Generally, if it is conflicting, but still, is it right? Sometimes I think when I have a guru and then I'm asking question to you also, is it correct?
But I'm not your guru. I'm just a question answer box.
So that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. You should use your intelligence When I say something, you should not believe it. When I say something, you must discriminate. If it is right, only then you must believe it. See, a guru evolves to be a guru. I did not know my guru was my guru for many, many years. He was a friend, he was a guide, only after many years I came to know he was my guru. And it's not that anybody can be your guru unless you have that frequency of the guru's frequency. You just cannot call somebody guru and become guru. It's not possible. Unless there is a bond, unless there is a frequency, a real guru is what we spoke 2-3 days back. A real guru is a soulmate. A real guru and you are two people there's no gap. That's a very deep bond because the guru knows you in and out. A guru knows what you're thinking. A guru knows everything. And that's a long way. And once you have a really good guru in your life, very little chance to escape enlightenment. Because if the guru is enlightened, you will be enlightened. Provided you are bonded with that guru so deeply, then there is no chance, because it's like you're on a ship. If you're properly on the ship, then you will go along, you will cross the shore. But if one leg is on the ship and one leg is on the land, then where will you be? So we have to be very, very sincere to what we are doing. Okay, come back. If there's more questions, you can come back, Chidanand.
Yeah, I just wanted to add 2 points. One is data never gets lost. Only it is not localized. So your karmas are not dissolved because of anubhuti not being there. They'll always remain, as you rightly said, floating. But it will not get localized. It will get localized only when the next jiva comes into existence as jiva.
Yeah.
That is my understanding. So that's why you cannot say that the same mind and ego will travel. No, the data will travel unless you dissolve it through anubhuti. So it can take various forms and various what we call incarnations. Second is
in reality, the mind and ego does not
exist,
right?
Yes.
The mind
the karmas come in form of data and information.
The mind and ego is embedded in the karma, which is a subtle maya, which floats into a new body. I mean, unless you have anubhuti, unless you have the anubhuti, you can't understand this. You can't define this. Okay, continue.
Impossible.
Continue.
Second is, even today's quantum biology and quantum physics have come to this point. Consciousness only is. That is a different topic altogether. I just wanted to refer to this point of guru. Even in our old shastras and scriptures, even Lord Dattatreya had multiple gurus, but there can be only one Sadguru. The Sadguru is not the Sadguru which we are referring to from South. I'm saying Sadguru is the one who himself is also who himself has realized, who has the anubhuti. That resonates, as you rightly say, that once you are in the same path and you have that level of self-realization and enlightenment out of multiple realizations, Sadguru automatically resonates with each other.
So let's not use
soulmate. The soulmate.
Let's not say Sadguru, Mahaguru, main Guru. What we are keeping, the Guru is a very divine, divine person.
Sadguru and Guru is a Sanskrit word.
No, I'm saying that's not used because Chidanand, the more words we use, the more complication. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Because English language has limitations and Sanskrit is far advanced.
So let us.
I just wanted to make that point.
Yeah, correct. So therefore, we want the enlightened Guru. The enlightened Guru is the one who can take us across. If I did not have a Guru, I had a Guru who is no more on this physical plane, but there was not a question he never answered.
Yes.
There was not a single question.
GG automatically happens.
Yeah.
In magic, GG automatically happens.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Rutanu, Bliss and Krishna. Rutanu. Unmute. Unmute karo. Boliye. Now.
Shubham Guruji.
Shubham.
Guruji, I wanted to ask 2 things from you. One question I think I have asked 1 or 2 times. Again, I want to ask. We try and stop all the thoughts. But if simply a thought comes which is not good, but it goes away, it doesn't leave any impression, it doesn't form an emotion, then it is okay.
What can you do? You can't control it. You can't control it. It's not the thoughts. The quote I've written, thoughts come uninvited. They don't knock on the door. But once they enter, they push you on the floor. Therefore, push them out and shut the door.
They're
You're
like
not
virus.
you're not realizing. You're saying the thought comes, it is harmless. No, this is cheating you. Don't let the thought come. If the thought comes, it germinates as a seed. It becomes your mood. It becomes your feeling. Stop it. Stop the damn thought. Point. Next question.
Yes, Guruji, one more question I have. Secondly, my resolution for this year was also that I want to do some seva. So is it at your temple or any of your this where we serve homes, yeah, where we serve people. So is there any opportunity to do some volunteer work?
Of course, but it's not my temple or my homes. It all belongs to SIP. So you can go anywhere and you can contact them and you can get the number and ask them what is available and do it. Nobody stops you. Thank you. Bliss, Krishan, Girish. And then Amitash. Bliss.
Hi. Yeah, I would like to know. If we have karma and me and ego after the death go out, are the parts, the whole part of me and ego keep with the karma, reborn in another body, and we can have few parts.
Only the body is not reborn. The body.
No, I know the body it's not reborn, but if you can read what I write, please. It will be more easy to explain.
Okay. Is it always the same me and ego that is reborn? Yeah, the same me and ego. Or only parts mixed. No, there's no. See, Bliss. When a body dies, the hair, the nose, the eyes, the hand, all becomes dust. It becomes nothing.
Yeah,
I know. Only me, M-E, the mind and ego, which is the subtle act. This is the software of you that takes the karma and is born in completely new body. It may be a different country, a different gender. It's completely different. Completely different. Nothing is same. There is no, what some people think, I carry some emotion, I carry some memory. No, nothing. You don't carry anything. The whole part get birthed in another body. Only the karma, the mind, ego, the karma is born in a completely new body. But we can make another karma with mind and ego because it's pop in the air and going. No, only when you are in a body. Only when in the human body you can make karma. If you're a dog, you cannot make karma. You only have to pay the karma. So only a human being can make the karma. A dog cannot make karma. A dog is, if you suppose I am born as a dog, only I will cancel karma. I will keep on removing the bad karma. And again I will be born. And again I will be born. Till I come back as a human being. Only human being can get enlightenment. That's why we should not lose the life of human being. If you lose the life of human being, very sad, very dangerous. You must not lose human being life. Okay, Krishan, Girish, and Amitash.
Shiva sir. Kindly explain what is religion. If religion is religions have an importance in a spiritual person life?
All religions are good, but all religions are only ABC. They only teach ABC of God. Every religion will tell you, pray, be good, love your neighbor, be kind. All religions are good, but all religions are bad. Because all religions tell you, my God, my God, my God, my God, my God. Is there some religion which tells you all religions are good? Is there any one religion which tells you all religions are good? No religion. All the religions talk my religion, my religion, my religion. Therefore, the religion is creating the ego. The religion, the minute it creates the ego, you cannot be enlightened. Therefore, religion is needed like a kindergarten. You need kindergarten, A, B, C, D, before you go to university. But when you go to university, you don't keep on to say A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. In university, the lecturer will give you one slap and throw you out of the class if you keep on saying A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. No, leave the A, B, C, D. Now you go forward. All right, Krishan?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Like Girish and Amitash.
What is the connection between SIP and Maya?
Okay. SIP is what, Girish? SIP is S-I-P, the supreme immortal power. What is Maya? Maya chupke se aake, sach ko chupa ke, mithya ko dikha ke bole. Ye samsar sacha hai, na sacha, sab kuch maya hai. Maya is the power that makes this whole existence exist, Girish. How does a molecule of energy become a molecule of matter? How, Girish? What is the method?
Through Maya.
Through Maya. Who has created this Maya?
SIP only.
SIP. Why did SIP create this Maya? Why did SIP
It's
create
his
Maya?
appearance and manifestation.
Because if there was no Maya, then nothing will appear. Then there will be no mountain, there will be no earth, there will be no stars. Look at the Girish. Tonight, don't sleep. You look up at the stars. Look at the sky. Millions of stars. Are they all actually there? It is Maya. They appear to be there. But they are all energy. What energy, Girish? What is the energy of the stars, of the moon, of the sun, of the clouds, Girish? What is this
SIP
energy?
SIP energy.
So are you clear?
Yes.
SIP is the supreme immortal power. SIP is everywhere. SIP is in everything. It is SIP has manifested in this world as the Jagat, as the Jiva, through Maya. How do you see a beautiful white bird in the sky? How do you see a kingfisher flying? How do you see a flamingo? How do you see an amazing dog? Not just a golden retriever, a Labrador, a Shih Tzu. How do you see so many beautiful creatures? What is all this, Girish?
Gold has turned into ornament.
It is very difficult to comprehend this. If you tell somebody, they will tell you are mad. So don't tell anybody. You just contemplate. Chidanand, you're getting the point, Chidanand? Are you in sync? Are you in sync? Are you in sync? This whole Jagat, through the power of Maya, through SIP's power of Maya is appearing. Jagat Mithya, Prabhu Satya, Brahma Satya. Why? Through Maya. Through Maya, this Mithya appears. But it is not easy to understand this. Anything else, Girish?
No.
Amitash, and then Rutanu before we close. Amitash?
Yes, Guruji. So I was just contemplating, but I could not come to like a next sequential question that that I should have. But
So let me tell you, Amitash.
okay.
See, Amitash, you are alive today or you are not alive?
I'm alive.
One day you will, Amitash will die, the body will die or not?
Yes, I'll die.
So you just want to die and then you want to come back and again have one more meaningless life?
No.
So then you have to understand what is the purpose of my existence. This call, in fact, you should try not to miss the call. I think you're not attending the call regularly, right?
Yes, Guruji.
So this call is a 30-minute dose of inspiration, spiritual inspiration that will keep you energized. It is just like you have not charged your battery for 1 month. After 1 month, you're coming to use your mobile phone. Will your mobile phone work?
No, it will not work.
Then you are not charging every day. It needs 30 minutes charging, no? What is this
Yes.
Zoom call? Everybody comes with their spiritual energy to this call. It's not I'm speaking. I speak probably 5 or 10% or 20% of the call. But there are divine people on this call, and these divine people are all giving you divine energy. But if you don't charge your Jivatma, which I told Rajan, that this whole body is a Jivatma. If the Jivatma is not getting spiritually charged, then we will be unhappy. Then we'll have no meaning, no purpose. We will be dead.
Okay, Guruji.
So make it all, everybody on this call, don't miss a call. Try your best not to miss. And some of you say, no, I'll miss the call. I'll see it on Facebook. No, that's different. Being live on the call is different because you ask questions, you are involved. Don't just think I will watch it on Facebook. Last question, Rutanu.
Guruji, just one thing I wanted to ask: which books of yours should I read to know, what are we seeking actually? Like we say
There are
these
so many.
words like
All my books. Ultimately, all my books talk of that. No, ultimately, all books talk of that.
Yes, they do.
Take any book and start reading. Okay, Rutanu and Bliko before we close. Yes, Rutanu.
Shubham, Guruji, thank you for giving me one more.
I can't hear you. Loudly.
Thank you for giving me one more chance to speak. Guruji, I wanted to ask, like you are enlightened, the ones who are enlightened will have a different glow on the face and spark in the eyes. So is it that one day I will also get enlightenment and I'll also get that grace?
So I don't know whether I'm enlightened or not. That's only I don't know about that fact. But yes, the one who is enlightened, they are free from the body, the mind, the ego. They live as a yogi in Satchit Anand. They live in consciousness. Nothing matters to them. They accept without protest. They surrender in consciousness. They know I am nothing. To the person who's enlightened, they say, "Main kya hu, kuch bhi nahi, sab kuch tum hi ho, Prabhu. Tum bin main kya kuch bhi na." So it's very important for you, if you have to gain that state of enlightenment, which you can, like I said, attending the call every day, taking it seriously, even after the call is over, making your notes. This is the most important aspect of life. Whether you make proper chole bhature or pav bhaji, it doesn't matter. That is secondary. But what is this particular spiritual energy is the most important. Thank you. Quickly, Bliko, you have just a few seconds to close, Bliko.
Yes, sir. Yes, I have Jagdish here with my friend. He said very nice thing that this call is like a Gyan Yagna, and we are putting our ignorance as a fire to burn it and get Gyana, which it leads to enlightenment.
You are right. Thank you. Tell your friends. Thank you. Thank your friend. Thank your friend.
I'm just repeating.
But for us to be in this Jnana Yagna, we should be present and we should bring our ignorance and we should make an offering. Then only the ignorance will be burnt. Otherwise, we will carry the ignorance on our head till we are dead. With folded hands, I bow down to you.
Thank you.